My name is Jerry Maxwell, and I'm a Texas Master Beekeeper, and we're here at Mercer today. We're going to do a quick honey harvest and a split of the colony. A little bit about myself: I live here in Spring. I'm also a member of the Montgomery County Beekeepers. I've been beekeeping for about 5 years, and I'm also a mentor. So I help people that are new to beekeeping, we call them newbies, to teach them about how to care for the bees and how to work with the bees safely. And anyway, I enjoy doing this, and it's something I love doing. For me, I actually own Maxwell Family Bees, and we harvest twice a year. Once in the spring, it's usually around July 4th, and once in the fall, usually around Halloween or mid-November here in Texas. But again, it depends on the health of the hive and how they're producing, and you want to make sure they have enough food for themselves. So this hive here looks very, very healthy. We're going to actually do a honey harvest today on this hive. Okay, this is kind of the normal equipment. We come in, we're going to do a simple honey harvest, and then because of the time of the year and the population of the hive, it's a good time to go ahead and make a split. So we're actually going to take a few of the frames from the existing hive and make a new hive out of it. So that's what we're going to do today. I have a couple of our smokers. I like to have 2 smokers going just in case one of them goes out. For the honey harvest, we use a fume board. We spray it with a chemical. It smells a little bit like almonds, and what it does, the bees, it kind of makes the bees, the bees don't like the smell, and so it causes them to go down into the hive so we can harvest the honey frames. And once we get finished with that, then I'm going to take some frames out and put them into the new hive. We're going to see if there's some fresh larvae so the bees can make their own queen, or we'll replace the queen for the new one. Okay, well, a lot of this is the standard equipment for us. Of course, we have our smoker here, and what the smoke does is it incites an instinct in the bees that makes them think it's a forest fire outside, so they go in and they gorge on honey, and so it kind of calms them down. It also interferes with their alert pheromone. I got my trusty bee tool, every beekeeper has, and my bother the bee brush. We'll be brushing the bees off gently from the frames as we harvest the honey. Other than that, I have an empty deep that we'll be putting the frames of honey in as we harvest them, and then I have some new freshly made frames here that we're going to go in there to replace the frames that we remove in the split. So what we're going to do is install a fume board. This has been sprayed with a chemical. It smells a little bit like almonds. It smells sweet, but it kind of drives the bees away. So we do that. We're going to place it on here for a few minutes, and that'll drive the bees down out of the super, so we can harvest the frames out of honey. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. Sun's come in, kind of heated the vapor up a little bit, and so hopefully most of the bees have been driven down out of the super. So we're going to take one at a time. We're going to take a look at it. So, wow. They really built that one out too far on one side, but this is honey that just got destroyed. It's fine, it's fine. So, what a mess. Sometimes they do that. They sit there and build. This is what it's supposed to look like on this side. So, we're going to brush the bees off a little bit. Hopefully the next one will look a whole lot better than that. There we go. That means that the moisture level has been just perfect. The bees wait until it's just perfect, and then they cap it, and once it's capped, it's an airtight seal, and they've actually found honey like this that's been capped in some of the Egyptian tombs, and it's still good 3,000 years later. So there's no shelf life for honey. It stays good practically forever. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful frame of honey. nectar. They call that kind of not quite honey yet. See, it's not capped. There's nectar in there, but the moisture level isn't where it needs to be, so they haven't capped it yet. See right there in, I guess it'll be on your left. So, I'm actually going to remove the super now, and we're going to look in to see what's going on with the rest of the hive. So this one is done. Well, thank you for watching the video about beekeeping and how to care for the honeybees. They're such an important part of our environment. And I hope that you're able to come visit us at Mercer Botanical Gardens.